How you doing, folks? It's Photowalk Friday, and I'm out here in Brooklyn, about to go over the Brooklyn Bridge for today's walk. I have the GoPro chest mounted, and I have the Ricoh GR III in my hand. Here we go. Okay. On the bridge. People up here, but it's kind of what you want. So this is my first outing with the Ricoh GR III camera. That's this. And putting it through some paces, trying out a couple of different settings. Pretty sure I'm going to have to put image preview back on, because I like to know I got at least some kind of picture. It is a battery saving measure to turn it off, but I've got 2 more batteries, so always find a lot of people taking a lot of pictures up here. Very photogenic. But there's also the constant traffic noises, because you've got the BQE that way, got traffic on both sides of the bridge here. I'm not very confident about taking pictures of random people, but today I'm going to give it a shot. I figure if I go to somewhere crowded like this, I can't help but get people in the shot anyway. Enough, I got him. The Manhattan Bridge over there. Brooklyn Bridge is a nice walk, as long as the weather's cooperating, and it doesn't have to be a beautiful day like today. I mean, it could be overcast, but as long as there's no rain and the temperature is bearable, it's one of the nicest walks you can take in the city, and it's totally free. Quick fact, Brooklyn Bridge was finished in 1883 when it became the longest suspension bridge in the world, and that distinction lasted until 1903 when the Williamsburg Bridge was opened, which is two bridges that way. So in 1903 the Williamsburg Bridge became the longest suspension bridge in the world. As we know now, neither one of them are. But they are, all the bridges really in New York are quite impressive. But for me, it's none more so than the Brooklyn Bridge. It's just a beautiful construction. It's elegant, it's awesome, and it stood the test of time. I should have probably checked the time when I started, but to me it doesn't take that long to walk over. I'd say 30 to 40 minutes if you're dawdling. The best thing they ever did was to move the wheeled traffic, like the cycles, scooters and everything, off of the bridge main footpath down to a separate path just off to my right, which constricts the roadway to only 2 lanes, but it gets those annoying cyclists who think they're in the some kind of Grand Prix race or something, away from regular people who are just trying to walk and enjoy this beautiful bridge. So, yeah. So another fun fact about the Brooklyn Bridge. Number one, it was the first major fixed crossing for the East River in New York's history. And at least 20 people died to make it happen. So, a hard-fought distinction, perhaps. Yeah, I'm going to be probably taking more scenics than people, but it's an acquired thing. It's not something I'm going to pick up, I'm going to be comfortable with immediately. So we're approximately halfway over already. Just by way of information, I'm running the max lens mod on a GoPro Hero 10 and just using the onboard audio, or if that turns out to be crap, even though there's no wind really out here today, if it turns out to be crap, then I'll just switch it over to the Sonic Presence SP15, which gives binaural sound, which at the moment is just a lot of traffic noise. Occasional people chatter, but not that much. So after we cross the Brooklyn Bridge, there are probably two other places that I want to go, but we will see which, if either, I actually end up doing. A little bit of a sweat going, but still not bad. Ideally, this is the best kind of day to come out. I have the sun behind me, and it's really highlighting the colorful tourist clothes. I do this walk actually a few times a year, mostly for photos, which would be obviously scenic. That's what I've mostly done up to now. But trying to grow my skills. Trying to expand my repertoire, as it were. Oh, wait, quiet moment. So Actually, when I get over the bridge, I'm probably going to stop for a minute and reinstitute my image review, because it's nice to know I got some kind of picture, even if it ends up being unusable or out of focus or whatever. Because some of these pictures are very spur of the moment, and right now I have no idea what, if anything, I actually have. Shooting RAW plus JPEG on the GR3 Street Edition. I removed the gaudy gold ring that went around the lens there, so it's a little more stealthy. So it's just a matter of really getting comfortable with the camera, with both cameras, with the GoPro and with the Ricoh GR III. It's a fixed lens, 28mm, and I'm hoping it will guide me into a new direction photographically, where I'm not using zooms all the time. It's funny that the sign pointing towards the Brooklyn Bridge is actually on the Brooklyn Bridge, which makes it a little bit of a redundant and pretty much useless sign. All the people up here will take their pictures for a fee. But pretty much everybody has a camera in their pocket in the form of a cell phone anyway. So they're offering the gimmick of a rotating turntable so you can stand on it. It's playing, what's that? Alicia Keys and Jay-Z's version of New York as you rotate with the city behind you. Yeah, it's a gimmick, but I'm sure they get enough custom to make it worthwhile. One thing I actually like taking pictures of is people taking pictures, which is kind of weird, but it's just a thing that I like. And I don't know, it's something meta, taking pictures of people taking pictures. There's some kind of irony hidden in there somewhere. Not too deeply, but, you know. So we are descending into Park Row on the Manhattan side of the Brooklyn Bridge. Again, I can only apologize for all the traffic noise. It's unavoidable. Anybody who's been here knows that. It is the nature of the beast. It's a bridge that carries traffic, so you will hear traffic. The best part about doing this, using the GoPro in addition to the still camera, is that even if I don't get any useful pictures, I'm fairly sure I'll still get pretty good video. Slap a music track on it, put that up by itself, no problem. I'm shooting in 2.7K on the max lens mod. Horizon leveling is engaged. I'm in wide mode. I didn't want super wide because I'm not a semi-fisheye type person. Doesn't do anything for me really. I think I missed a shot here. Maybe. We'll see. So yes, I think from here I might, well, it's a toss-up between going over to the new World Trade Center, was it the Freedom Tower, or up to Chinatown. I mean, either way really works for me, but they are in opposite directions. So, yeah. Probably going to do a battery change when I get down here by the municipal building. That's this building right here. Freedom Tower there, Pace University, and some Frank Gehry inspired building, which always looks pretty cool. So I'm not sure I'm at the point yet where I would ask somebody to take their picture, and at the same time I'm not comfortable still just stealing pictures, which is what it feels like. So that's something that has to be navigated mentally. If you're in a public place, it's not really stealing if I take a picture. However, some people don't react positively to it. Oh yeah. And therein lies the rub. Okay, so we're definitely fully in Manhattan now. So if I want to go to Chinatown immediately, I could take this stairway. But since I'm not sure, in fact I'm pretty certain, we're going to go over to the World Trade Center there and just mosey around there. Take a look in the Oculus. Have fun over there for a little bit. Also, it's easier if I go over there to get the train back home, so that's a win for me. Okay. $1. And that is on a tape.